Hey everyone, welcome back to an episode of Create with Linda. So today is Sunday, guys, and I'm coming on because if you guys noticed, yesterday I didn't put a video up. It was Saturday yesterday. Just wasn't 100% yesterday, and I just was a little off. So I took the day just to relax and do the things that I wanted to do. Not that I don't want to do videos, I do. But it just was a little less pressure, and I just did some other things around the house and did some painting and relaxed. And then yesterday evening we took Jenny out for her birthday to Applebee's because she wanted to go there. So we went for dinner and then we came home and just kind of relaxed. So today I'm starting out with meatballs, guys. I bought, I didn't show you guys, but I told you about it. I bought the chopped meat at Sam's again this week. I haven't bought it in probably 3 or 4 weeks. Bought it this week because there's a lot of recipes that I want to make. And I made a meal plan. I'm going to show you the meal plan. Meatball, it's like a baby. You ever see that episode of I Love Lucy when she needed to get the cheese home and she was pretending like it was a baby on the airplane? Oh my God, guys, if you haven't seen it, watch it. So funny. Anyway, I got totally off track here. Anyway, so yeah, I didn't put meatballs on my meal plan, but I was watching Pioneer Woman this morning, and she made these little like cocktail kind of meatballs, and I'm like, oh my God, you know what? I have all that chopped meat. I'm gonna make meatballs today. So I'm making small meatballs. I'm gonna make a big batch of those. We're gonna have that for dinner tonight with noodles with a little like stroganoff brown gravy on top of it. And then I'm also gonna make, while I'm doing it, I'm gonna make regular meatballs. I'll put them in the fridge. Maybe I'll put them in the freezer. I'm not sure. I might just make them and then have pasta at the end of the week or something like that. But I'm definitely gonna make the big ones because if I'm making them, I'm gonna make them, and I got all this chopped meat. So I'm probably gonna use about, I don't know. I'm gonna show you guys how much. I'm gonna take a nice big chunk off for 2 big chunks off for the meatballs, and then the rest I'll have for other meals that I'm gonna make. I'm gonna show you my meal plan in a minute. Let me just get moving on this. All right, guys, so I'm gonna cut the chopped meat. I have a big bowl here, because what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make the meatballs one way. I'm just gonna make some small and some, regular size. So, yeah, so let me cut this up. Let me cut it. Now, like I said, this is 10 pounds of chopped meat, guys. It is, where is the price? It's $3.14 a pound, which isn't the best, but it's not the worst. I mean, it's pretty good. And it used to be cheaper. It used to be like $2.99, $2.89, $2.69 a pound. Yeah, it was much cheaper. Prices have gone up. So, but it's still, for me, I think $31, guys, and this will give me so many meals you have no idea. All right, so let's cut it. Now, I'm trying to think how much I'm going to use. Let's see. So if I do have a scale, but I'm not going to weigh it. That's stupid. I'm not going to weigh it. So I think what I'll make is about this much regular meatballs. That's probably about, I would say it's about 2.5 pounds. Okay, so that's what I'm gonna make for the regular meatballs. Just gonna squeeze it and put it in here. And guys, their meat is so fresh and their meat is so delicious. Okay. And then I'm gonna make for the cocktail meatballs about this much. And the rest, guys, I'm gonna make, like I said, I'm gonna be making sliders and maybe chopped meat gravy with this. So, yeah, so it's plenty of meat left for that. Let's put this in here. Here we go. Guys, this meat, if I could tell you how fresh this meat is, like, you wouldn't even believe. It's so nice. So nice. Let's get all this off. throw this out. And I'm going to get something to wrap that up in a minute. All right, guys, so believe it or not, okay, I was moving the video camera a little bit just to get it right or whatever, because I'm going to start, you know, doing stuff for you guys, and it fell off of out of the iPod again, and it landed flat on the back of it. Okay, I already have a couple of cracks in it that I'm planning to bring it. My son's gonna take it to work, and we're gonna get it fixed because I have the warranty on it and everything. So I already have a few cracks in it. So it fell. I was sitting here for like 3 minutes just staring at it. I was so nervous to look at it, and I was also didn't want to have to do another video, and I thought definitely the video would be unpaused. Well, number one, the video didn't unpause. Thank God, that's a good thing. But it's all shattered on the right side of the iPad is all shattered, like in little, like, you know. So yeah, so looks like now I'm definitely. I mean, I was gonna put it in anyway to get those fixed. So now I have to get those fixed, that fixed too, because it's probably just gonna. The whole thing is probably just gonna, you know, become one big crack. So I gotta be extra careful with it. It always happens when I put it on the iPad, and when I put it on the iPod, sometimes it just, I don't get it tight enough. I thought I had it tight enough, but it fell off. Anyway, guys, so now I'm just trying to breathe and just trying to relax now after that whole debacle and get moving on these meatballs, because it's already 1 o'clock in the afternoon, because I don't just get up and come down and do whatever and then start my day. I have to relax on the couch, I have to tend to Jenny, the dogs, the this, the that. So it's already 1 o'clock now, guys. All right, so let's get started on making this meatball mixture. Okay. Oh, my Lord in heaven. Stay.
How did it fall?
It just fell off of the thing. I don't know. I was doing it. Say, guys. I don't know. All right, so now this I'm gonna put in like double stuff, because I have a lot of chopped meat here. There's probably, I would say probably about 4 or 5 pounds here. I would say that. I'm not gonna weigh it like I said, but I think that's what it is. So, pepper. I'm gonna make some little holes in here, just so it gets inside the mixture as well. I normally put 1 or 2 eggs in my meatball mixture, but I'm gonna put probably 3 or 4 today. Pepper, salt, garlic powder. Oh, excuse me, guys. I sneezed off into there. I didn't do it in my hands or anything, so don't worry, guys. I don't want to get any messages like that. What did you do? Garlic powder. Now, what I really like to do when I make my meatballs, and I do it 50% of the time. After I mix up all the mixture and get it all done, I usually take, I start the frying pan up with the oil, and I put a little piece of meatball in there before I make them all, because I like to taste it and see what it tastes like, if it needs any more salt, because it's very hard to tell when it's raw, obviously. So that's probably what I'm going to do today. Onion powder. Because again, I don't want to over salt, over garlic, over, you know, I've done that before and it's not good. It's wasteful and it's not good. Italian seasoning, but like I said, there's a lot of chopped meat here, guys. This is Parmigiano and Romano, so I'm going to put some of that in. And like I said, I'm not going to go crazy on the salt like I say all the time, because the cheese has salt in it too. Went right to my throat. Guys, I forgot to get parsley this week. I think I have a little one in there that's not open, but not a big one. When I went to Sam's, I forgot my parsley, so I gotta this week I gotta have to run there and get another thing of parsley, because I use this. It lasts long. It lasts about 3 weeks, but you know, I use it. So I have fresh parsley too, guys, I'm putting in. But this is a lot of chopping, so I need a lot of parsley in there. Okay, so I got Italian seasoning, salt, pepper, garlic powder, onion powder. I'm also putting a little chopped garlic, minced garlic. This is an extra, I have a big one that I bought from Sam's. Sorry guys. And so I had extra because I added my other one into that one and it was overflowing to begin with. So I put the extra in this little thing. So, yeah, so I figured let me use this first. I would say it's probably about 3 tablespoons of minced garlic. All right, guys, I'm putting a whole cup of water in because you know I like my meat mixture moist, and it's gonna need a cup. I don't know, it might even need more. Oh, I forgot breadcrumbs. Gotta get my breadcrumbs. One, 2, and 3. Let me get the breadcrumbs. I have fresh parsley here. Can't forget that because that is me. Where are my breadcrumbs? Guys, I have my breadcrumbs here. Probably about, 3/4 of a cup. Because like I said, it's a lot of time. All right, my hands are clean, first of all, but second of all, I'm going to just incorporate some of the stuff with the wooden spoon first, and then I'll get moving. And then, I have to cut the parsley. I want to put a nice amount of fresh parsley in here, because I like that fresh flavor. It smells awfully seasony, guys. All right. Let's cut up some parsley. When I was in the farm the other day, and I got my herbs, whatever it is. They had parsley. I hate when they do that. They put cilantro and parsley next to each other. Now I know cilantro has a different smell to it and almost a little bit of a different look, but I got confused one time. I'll tell you this story as I'm cutting. I probably told the story already. I have the wrong knife. Let me get my other knife. One Sunday, I made Sunday gravy, and everybody's eating it, and everybody's like, oh, it's so delicious and everything, but it tastes different. And we're like, what is that? Why does it taste different? Well, I put cilantro in it instead of parsley. It was very good. It wasn't bad or anything. It just tasted kind of cilantro-y, It was delicious though, but yeah, so I hate when they put the cilantro and the parsley next to each other, even though it says it always confuses me, and I always go to smell it, and if I don't get that smell immediately, then I'm guessing, then I have to ask or guess. I can't stand that. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure this is parsley, because like I said, it didn't say, yeah, that's definitely parsley. It didn't say it on the little things. So yeah. Like I said, guys, fresh parsley is sometimes a pain in the ass, if I can say that, because you got to get all these stems off of them, which I see a lot of people on the Cooking Network and stuff, people cooking, and they don't take the stems off. Like I said, I don't mind little stems, but I'm not going to put cut these big huge stems up and have those stems in my meal. I don't want that. So it's it's a little time consuming. You have to sit here and you have to do what you got to do. If you want it, if you don't want it, you got to work. You got to work at it. So take all the stems off of it. This part, it smells, but it doesn't have like a potent smell. Usually parsley smells very, very potent. It definitely is Italian parsley though. I could tell because, and not only that, but when it is cilantro, like cilantro you really can smell, and it has like a soapy kind of smell, or just a unique kind of smell. With parsley, almost sometimes doesn't smell like anything, but yet it does, if that makes sense, guys. I don't know. I don't think I'm making much sense right now. Sorry, that whole iPad debacle got to me. I'm telling you. I mean, guys, if you know, when my iPad goes out to be fixed, I'm like having an anxiety attack about that. But I'll tape on my phone because I have done it on my phone. Not crazy about it, but I'd rather, I would definitely tape on my phone. Just it's not my favorite thing to do. Because sometimes it comes upside down, like, I don't know, it's not good. I need somebody who knows how to do all this stuff and who lives with me and at my disposal 24/7.
Who?
That ain't gonna happen. What? I think I'm living in a fantasy world if I think that's gonna happen.
I would agree on that.
All right.
Be right back.
So last night, guys, we went to Applebee's for dinner. It was very, very yummy. I have a video of that one already. Of a different time that we went to Applebee's. It was very good, but I had issues because, number one, I can't ever make a decision on what I want. I'm always like second guessing myself. And that's why at home too I have issues with what I'm gonna make. And it's easy to think about it beforehand and make a meal plan so this way I have it in my head because I literally sit here for hours. I start at 12 o'clock. What am I gonna make for dinner tonight? What am I gonna make for dinner tonight? I don't know. Do I want this? I don't feel like that. Do I want that? Do I want to even make that? This whole spiel, okay? So the last time we went to Applebee's, I think I had steak or I forget what I had, but it was really good, whatever it was. And I make a lot of chicken at home, all different ways. We love chicken and all that. So I was hemming and hawing on the meal to get. Did I want this Fiesta lime chicken, or did I want did I want this bourbon chicken that my husband got? This bourbon chicken and shrimp he was getting, or did I want a steak? Did I say that? Steak or ribs? I couldn't make a decision, guys. So the last minute, I decided I was going to get the bourbon chicken and shrimp. Then I ordered it, and the lady was still, the waitress was still at the table, and I said, "Can I change that?" And my family, you have to understand, they're always not yelling at me, but they're like, "Mom, let Mom go last," because I never can make a decision. Like, again, I can't make a decision. So I was waiting. Everybody was going, and I was still, and I gave my order, and then she was still there, and I was the last one to give her my order. So she was standing there, and as she's sitting there, I'm saying, "Oh my God, I don't think I want that. I don't think I want that." And that lime Fiesta chicken was just on my brain. And I love meals like that. I make them at home. I make that Mexican chicken that's so delicious. So I just was craving that. So I said, "Okay, I'm going to change it to the lime Fiesta chicken." Big mistake. Big mistake. Don't get me wrong. It was tasty. The meat, the chicken was a little bit overcooked. I told you about me with chicken breasts. It's very hard sometimes with chicken breasts. They come out, overcooked, whatever. Anyway, it was okay. It was suitable. It was definitely suitable, and now this isn't to toot my own horn or anything like that, but I can definitely make that better. I'm gonna make that at home. Lime Fiesta chicken from Applebee's, guys. It was very tasty, but it you know what the best part of it was? I'm gonna tell you the best part of the whole meal. I should have took a picture of it. Really, yesterday, guys, I just didn't feel like. Some days you just don't feel like being sociable, and I just didn't want the camera. I didn't want my face. I just didn't want anything. So I didn't even take a picture of my food. Okay, which is very rare for me. But you gotta take those days when you're not feeling it to just relax and do what you want and not pressure yourself, because otherwise I won't be able to do what I like and to enjoy and do, So what it was, guys, it was these like tortilla wraps, like the fried ones, fried up underneath it, all these little fried chips underneath it, and had the piece of chicken, a big fat piece of chicken, which I'm not crazy about. I'd rather have thin. But when you go to a restaurant, you order what you order, and that's what they have. Okay, you can't say, "Can I have a thin one?" Probably not. Maybe some places you can, but not at Applebee's. So it was a piece of chicken. It had, I guess it was seasoned with some, Fiesta stuff or whatever. It had cheese on it, and it had lime on it, and there was a little half a lime on the side. It had rice that was it had rice on the side, which was really kind of dry. I had them give me sour cream, so I mixed the sour cream and the pico de gallo that they gave in the rice, and that was edible. It wasn't the best rice. It was kind of hard, and I don't know, it just wasn't that great. But every once in a while, I would get a good flavor on the chicken, and I was like, oh my God, I know what that is. That's all those little things underneath it. So I moved the chicken aside, and I ate half the chicken because most of it was good. And then I ate all of that, and I had some rice, and then I was picking on Jenny's French fries and picking on my husband's mashed potatoes, and my daughter had broccoli. We were all kind of like, because we had appetizers before that. Guys, Applebee's boneless wings, so good. I'm gonna go there just to get the wings, guys. So good. The appetizers were amazing, and usually when we go there, the food is really, really good. I just didn't particularly like this meal. So, but yes, so that's what it was, and it was edible. It was edible, but I won't get that again. So yeah. But it was a nice time out. We had to wait like 45 minutes to get in there because it was Saturday and because of social distancing regulations still. They're not using every booth, so we were a party of 6. So my son met us there. It was a very, very nice time we had, guys. It was nice being out with my kids and just my family, and very, very nice. My son works a lot, and he doesn't really get to hang out with us that much, to do things like that. So it was nice to be able to spend an hour and a half with him, laugh, and just have a good time, And me drive them crazy. What's Mom gonna get? Oh God, Mom, are you happy? Mom this, Mom that. What can I say? But now I smell now I can really smell the parsley, guys. Now you can really smell it. Now I want this I would say medium chopped. I don't want it chopped to the hilt, and I don't want it huge. But I want to be able to see it in the mixture, in the meatball. So the hardest part of this meatballs, is rolling the meatballs, and then I'm not gonna bake them. I'm gonna fry them because I want them fried. I just think that they come out so much better. They really do. It's very time consuming. It's a pain in the ass, but like I said, guys, if you want good food, if you want to have good food, you have to put time into it. And like I said, you make things easier on yourself. Since I'm making the meatballs, I might as well make it once since I'm gonna do this anyway. I'll make it once instead of making cocktail meatballs today and then pasta meatballs in 3 or 4 days. I'm just not gonna, I'm not gonna do that. And today I feel motivated enough to get it all done. So hopefully I will. I'm gonna be exhausted, and I'm kind of torn because it's kind of nice out and I want to be outside sitting at my table and painting, but that's okay. That's okay. I'm home all the time. I'll have all other days, and I can go out there later when I get settled and and everything. So it's not a big deal. And like I said, we're gonna have yummy meatballs. So you gotta prioritize, guys. Prioritize. And meatballs are priority today in my life. So this is about good. This is about where I want it. And I'm gonna I should have got 2 bushels of parsley. I only got 1. Why? I don't know. I always usually get 2 or 3, especially when they're small. But only got 1. Alright, guys, see? There we go. Yummo. Little stragglers there. So guys, comment down below what your weather is like where you live. Here in upstate New York, it's about 70 degrees today, a little higher. And it's a little cloudy. Yesterday it was beautiful, sunny out, and it was so beautiful. The sky was beautiful. Today the temperature is nice, but there's clouds in the sky, which hey is fine with me as long as the temperature, as long as I'm not out there shivering. The other night, guys, we were sitting out there. It was into the evening, maybe 7, 8 o'clock, and we were sitting out there, and all of a sudden, I was painting. Ooh, I was painting, and Billy was, I don't know, doing something out there, and I was sitting there, and all of a sudden, I start feeling all these itches on my legs, and my butt and everything. So I'm like, what the hell? I was dying. So I went inside, and I went to the bathroom, and I looked, guys. I had mosquito bites all over my legs, all over my inner thigh. They attacked me. Meanwhile, we had our candle on, and I didn't feel any other bites. I didn't get any bites on my chest or my arms or anything, just all over my butt and my legs. So now I'm nervous to sit out there because you don't even know when they're biting you. You don't even feel it. All right, guys, so I just mixed the whole mixture up. Afraid to move this thing ever. It's all mixed up. I think it's at the consistency that I want. So, and the flavoring. So I just put the oil up on the pan. I'm gonna let that heat up a little bit. Then I'm gonna throw a little piece of this in there to make sure and taste it. This way, before I start rolling the meatballs, I know what the situation is as far as flavor goes. Now, what I was thinking of doing is my regular meatballs, I'll just roll by hand. But I'm thinking the small ones, I'm gonna use this little thing. I think because I want them to kind of be around the same size, and I think this might be a good size. So I'll check it out and see what it's gonna be like. If not, I'll just roll them by hand myself. But this is a lot of meatballs, guys. There's gonna be a lot of pause in the middle of this video because you guys are not gonna want to watch me roll meatballs for a half hour. So yeah, so I'm just gonna wait for that oil to be heated up. I'm gonna taste it and see if it needs anything else to be added to it. All right, guys. So here's the piece that I just fried up in the oil. So I'm just gonna give it a second to cool off so I don't burn myself. Let's see how this tastes. Wow, it's really good, but I need some salt. That's why I like to do this, because if I didn't know, then I'd make them and, you have to deal with whatever it is, but by, tasting it, it definitely could use a little bit more of each flavor. So I'm just gonna do that because I feel like it needs more flavor. So whether it be salt, grated cheese, like I said, this is a lot of chopped meat, guys. So you have to season it well because, this makes me nervous. Don't like that. You know what? I might even put in some more fresh garlic, guys. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Where's my pepper? Did I put Italian seasoning in? Does anybody know? Did I put Italian seasoning in? Do you know?
I wasn't watching.
I wish somebody could you guys could answer me. And some pepper. I don't want to mix this with my hands. I just don't. I just clean my hands. Let me get my spoon. Right there, I'm sorry. Okay, I'm just gonna give it a good mix with the wooden spoon. Gotta mix up all this stuff in. Again, that pepper. Before I put pepper in here, I was sneezing. It just went right to my nose and my throat. Just mixed up. Like I said, the salt and flavor ratio should be good now. Flying chopped meat. Okay, did the other side get flavored? Julie, shut that flame off for me, please. All right, so I'm just gonna mix this, and then now I'm gonna start prepping the meatballs. I'm gonna make a nice amount before I start frying them. Oh my God, I can't believe what just happened. Meat overboard. because I want to have a nice accumulation of meatballs made before I start frying them. Watch. Plop, plop, fizz, fizz. Oh, whatever they fit. I'm losing it.
You already lost.
Or did I? Oh, see, my daughter says I already lost. Isn't that nice? Isn't that sweet to say to her mother? Her mother. My mother used to say to me, you only have one mother. That's it. One mother. All right, I'm going to show you how. Let's see, guys, if I'm going to do this. If I'm going to use this thing. Like I said, I think I'm going to because I think these are going to be nice size meatballs. Okay, that's a nice size. Yeah, so I just have to fix them just a little bit. I don't think that's too big. What do you think? Are these like cocktail or are they a little bit bigger, you think?
Bigger.
What do you think? They're bigger than cocktail?
Mhm.
Do you think that's okay though?
I thought you wanted to make mini meatballs.
I mean mini, but not mini. Like these are smaller than the other ones I make.
I don't know.
No hope. Maybe I won't fill it as much. See? Yeah. No, those are a nice size. I think those are a nice size right there. Let's put them next to each other because we're going to be putting these. Yeah, no, these are a nice size. Perfect. Okay, so this should take me a little while. Okay guys, I'm gonna make some of these, keep making these meatballs, and I get myself a little drink, and I'll be back.
Yeah, I think it will. Got the big foot on.
Alright, let me get up. These are gonna be good. These are gonna be good. Alright guys, so this is how much I made so far. I have to tell you, doing it with this thing is amazing. It really is so much quicker than rolling them myself. I have a bigger one too I might use for the bigger ones. I'm not sure because that one's really, really big. So I don't know if I want huge meatballs like that. So what I'm doing is I'm not filling the whole entire thing. I'm kind of scraping some off because if I fill the whole thing, then to me they're just a little bit too big for what I want. So I'm trying to just fill them like most of the way and then like scrape some off. See guys? So it's like that almost. You know, like almost all the way. Because I want them small. I want them more like cocktail meatballs. I don't want them, you know, like regular spaghetti meatball. That's just me. For what I want right now. So, and after they come out of the little thingy, I just shape them a little bit so they're more rounded. Because I'm not filling the whole thing up. I don't think it's not coming as rounded as it should. So yeah, I'm just getting these done, guys. Listening to music while I'm pausing you guys so I can be amused and get these done. And yeah, I'm just gonna keep doing this until I get them done. And I'll count them, see how many I have, and then we'll get going on the big ones. And then once I get this tray filled, probably I'm gonna count them, assess them, see how many I have, and then I'll start cooking them. All right, guys, so I'm still making the mini ones. What I'm gonna do is I'm trying to assess how many more I'm gonna make and if I'm going to cook all of them or freeze some of them. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Trying to think. I'm trying to make that decision right now. I don't know. Well, I got a tray and a half now. Well, almost a tray and a half. I'm gonna do a tray and a half, and then I'm gonna start doing the big ones. And I think I'm gonna start cooking the small ones. This way I get them going. I might just make enough small ones for today's dinner, and then freeze the rest, because I have to make some big ones. I don't know, guys. I'm kind of trying to just figure it out as I go. So, let's see what I'm gonna do. What's this? My daughter. Alright, I'm getting tired. Guys, I'm getting tired. I'm getting tired and I have to cook these now. I think this is what I'm gonna, this is all I'm gonna do as far as the little ones. One more little bowl here. This thing is great. I can't even believe I've never used it before to make meatballs. Well, you know what it is? I don't always make the minis. I always usually make the bigger ones, so I would never even think about using this, really, but really, really good idea. Good idea. All right, so let's count how many I have. Let's see what we got here. We got, so perfect, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Oh wait, some of them are 9. There's 9 in a row. I thought there was 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No, there's 10. Okay, so what did I say, 100? Joel, did I say 100?
I was not paying attention.
10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Okay, so I have 100 mini bowls. These, yeah, this is enough. This is good for the mini balls. Okay, so I'm gonna go wash my hands and then I'm gonna put the flame on for the oil and start getting those in the fryer. And then I'll start doing the big meatballs. All right, guys, so here are the meatballs frying up. I'm gonna start turning them over. I could probably fit more in here too, now that I think about it. This, like I said, with these pots, with these pans, the only thing you have to do is when you want it on a high, when you want it to like sear or get brown, you want something to get brown, you have to put it on the high temperature, because I noticed that that's the only thing that with these pans. But guys, I love these pots. Oh my God, I am so happy with them. I can fit so many more meatballs in here. I'm gonna get some more meatballs in here while I'm doing this. This pan, nothing sticks. It's just, it is so amazing. Put these a few more in here. And then I have to start turning these over. I don't want them to get really, really brown. I have to go get a tray so then when they start getting done, I can take them off. I don't want them extremely brown. I want them lightly brown because I don't want them to overcook, because I might use them in a couple of different ways. So, I'm just gonna turn these over. Yeah, see, these are getting a little bit too dark for me. I'm gonna lower it just a little bit because I don't, like I said, I don't want it to get too brown. Turn these over. Move these over here a little bit. The ones over here don't cook as fast because I guess it's not big enough. All right, guys, so what I decided to do was make more minis, because you know what? Regardless of what size they are, they're still my meatballs. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. I don't think I'm gonna make any bigger ones. I think I'm just gonna make this size because it's a lot easier to get done. And what's the difference, right? What's the difference if they're big or not? They're still meatballs. They're still my meatballs. So we can use them in pasta just as well as we use them in you know, a stroganoff dinner like I'm gonna make tonight. So that would have been double work, and I just think it would have been crazy. So this is what I'm doing. Alright, so I'm gonna continue making these, guys, and then I'll show you them. I got a whole thing piled up over there. When I get a few more, I'm gonna show you them. And then I'm gonna end this video because probably in a little while I'll be doing a what's for dinner with what we're gonna make, what I'm gonna make with these meatballs. Okay? Do a couple more for you. This thing, guys, love it for meatballs. So, so, so good. Just started pouring rain in here in New York, guys. The guys were sitting at, well, my husband's still out there under his gazebo watching baseball. But the dogs can't stay out there because they don't know how to stay under the gazebo. And it's not zippered up, so. What are you doing? Poopy wants a meatball. No. Get. You're not touching my meatballs like you touch my roasted peppers. I'm telling you right now. Get. Get. We'll put these in the pan. Come on. All right, guys. So here are the meatballs. I still have about this much chopped meat to go, and I have some already in there, still cooking. Here they are, guys. I tasted them. They're delicious. Very, very moist. See, very moist and juicy. Cooper. Oh, this is so good. So, what I'm gonna do is keep making them till I get done, and then in a little while, it's 3 o'clock already, start dinner. Whew, I'm tired, guys. It'll be worth it though. These meatballs are gonna be delicious. There are at least 2 meals here, so it pays to do this. All right, guys, so I know this was a long video. Thanks so much for hanging out with me. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you like it, please hit that thumbs up button on the bottom with the notification button and the bell so you guys can be notified every time I upload. All right, guys, I have a collab coming on the 24th with Jesse from the Hodgepodge Life of Jesse. And I also have Cooper now. Cooper. It's raining, so he's in the house. I also have a collab coming on the 28th with Jerry from Cooking with Neighbors, and we're doing like a chopped kind of thing. You guys, so stay tuned with that. Meatball got stuck. So stay tuned for that, guys, all right? Have a great Sunday, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye.